Hi, I'm Lea Reveley and I published this book last week, Tommy's Unstoppable Gran and the Magic Potion. So within a week it had reached number 28 in the children's chapter book charts on Amazon. The purpose of the video today is because I've had quite a lot of people comment and contact me since listing my book on social media to ask why I'm self-published and how easy the process is. Okay, so initially I figured I wrote this book, so I thought the only way to do it was to be traditionally published. So what that means is you write your manuscript and then you send it off to an agent, and then if an agent likes it, they will then push that to a big publishing house. Okay, it was only after doing a bit of digging around and joining a few groups on Facebook that I realised that self-publishing is an option. Okay, and you can do that mainly through companies such as Amazon, which is KDP, Ingram Spark, Draft to Digital. I know if you're new to this, I'm probably just rambling on a little bit there. Let me go into a bit more detail for you. Okay, so if you are thinking of publishing a book, you're going to want to look at the options too. The thing that put me off going traditionally mainly is that I've heard some people have finally got that deal and only to find out a little bit in the future that that book has been cancelled. Once that deal has been paid and a publishing house has bought someone's book, they then own that book. So that book, if that book's cancelled, then that person who wrote that book can not do anything with it at all. So that was something quite big that put me off. Not to mention the fact that the agents take a cut of your earnings, so does illustrators, and also of course the publishing house. So you end up coming out with very little anyway. So the self-publishing process for me, once I found out that it was possible, and the biggest decider for me was finding out that you can print on demand through KDP. So I was thinking, okay, so what if I print all these books and end up with loads of stock unsold? So I'm like thousands of pounds out of pocket. So just to let you know that that is not a problem if you want to go through the print on demand option with KDP. Okay, so self-publishing isn't for everyone because there are pitfalls. There've definitely been lots of bumps in the road for me, and that's kind of why I've been wanting to do these videos, because I want to share my experience and hopefully a lot of you can avoid making a lot of the mistakes that I've made. A few things just to give you a heads up on is cost. It's not free to self-publish. Okay, you probably could do it by not paying, just writing a book, sticking it out on Kindle, but what you need to do really, you need to be thinking about editors. I'd suggest at least 2 professional edits. You need proofreaders. I suggest you pay for beta readers. Now beta readers are your test readers. You could probably get some free beta readers if you join some groups. I looked out on a couple. I got some really good free beta reads, but I also paid for several as well. They're worth the weight in the gold. Worth the weight in gold, definitely. Also as well, you need to bear in mind cost for illustrators, your cover. I also had a book coach which helped me massively. So cost wise, you're probably looking at around about, say, between £1,000 to £5,000. The higher end of the scale being more so if your book is heavily illustrated. So that's for children's books. So yeah, that's a big thing to think about. Another thing that I will mention is that there are a lot of people that I hear about getting ripped off. Now these are people that have approached publishing houses thinking that they are traditional publishers, but there's a lot of vanity publishers out there and hybrids as well. Vanity publishers have got a bad press for ripping people off, in that they can take thousands of money off of authors, promising the world, "I will publish your book, it's wonderful," and then they never hear from them again. This isn't the case with all of them. I know there are some hybrid publishers that are fairly good, but one rule that a lot of people have been saying is that if someone is asking for thousands of pounds off you, then tread very carefully. You can always look, there's so much help out there if you just want to go it alone. Join a group called 20 Books to 50k. That's a fantastic group. There's Wide for the Win as well. That's another really good group. Okay, I was trying to think what else I need to chat to you about. So I think that's probably it for today's chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few more videos like this. And yeah, okay, happy publishing. Link to my channel as well if you want to keep up to date with anything else. Okay, take care. Bye.